sign of how strongly people in Melbourne want to see public transport, not a great big polluting toll road right through the middle of inner city Melbourne that is going to wreck everything that is good about this great city. We're going to have a few speakers today, a Member of Parliament and then another aspiring Member of Parliament, and then we're going to open it up to hear from Julian Bell and anyone else who wants to come forward and have a couple of minutes on the open mic. We're here today with a very simple message. If there's a crisis going on in State Parliament, and if Denis Naptheen's government is now looking to Labor to support them to limp through to an election in November and help pass their budget and help pass the laws, then Labor should do it on one condition: that the contracts for the East-West toll road are not signed until after the election. With every crisis comes an opportunity, and this is now a test for how much the people inside that Parliament care about putting money into public transport instead of putting it into a polluting toll road. Because we know that if billions are spent on this polluting toll road, that means you can forget about the Melbourne Metro being built. We know that if they build the East-West link and take out the middle of the lane down the Eastern Freeway, we know it's goodbye to Doncaster Rail forever, because they won't be able to put a train line down the middle of the track. So what we're fighting for here is for the future of Melbourne's public transport. And we are fighting on behalf of everyone who spends an hour stuck in traffic every day getting into work because there's no train that they can catch that runs down the middle of the Eastern Freeway. And we're here fighting on behalf of everyone who doesn't want to be stuck in a traffic jam, but wants Members of Parliament here to invest instead in clean, quick public transport. And if you've been lucky enough to travel around the world, you know you've been to a good city if you can get around without having to use a car. That's the kind of city that we could have here in Melbourne. And so our message is just very, very simple. Labor, if you're negotiating with Denis Naptheen to prop up his government, do it on one condition: that the contracts for the East-West toll road are not signed until after the election. Now, I want to first of all introduce Colleen Hartland, the Member of Parliament for the Western Suburbs for the Greens, to talk about what is happening out in the West and what this tollway will mean for the people in the Western Suburbs. Colleen.